I get asked questions all the time on this channel, like, not Malcolm, why do you sound so dumb? Or, why is this video so bad? And why do you talk real slow like my grandma? She's 84. But one question I get asked almost as much as that is, what mods do you use? So I'm gonna break it down for you real quick in this video. Number one, I'm sure you all know this mod, the Lazy Duchess Smooth Patch. Me and Lazy Duchess are ride or die. As the name suggests, this mod really just smooths out the game. It does a lot of stuff with like create a style, you know, build and buy, create a sim, etc. And as it says, it just makes the game's logic threads run faster. I don't know what kind of black magic this creator did, but I thought my game ran well before I installed this mod, but afterwards it really just like smooths stuff out. It's really amazing. I highly suggest it. It's easy to install. You just download the appropriate version for your game, put it into your bin folder, and then run the game with the exe launcher. And that's it. By the way, in the description, I'll put all of the links for each of these mods as well. The second mod I recommend, especially if you want to have some realism in your game, is the taxi charge mod. So straight up, I just got this mod a few weeks ago and I'm so glad I did, because anything I can do to add some challenge and a bit of realism to the game is definitely something I recommend. So with this mod, basically every time your sim uses a taxi, they're charged a certain amount, but the amount you're charged varies depending on the age of the sim. So like normal adults will be charged 20 simoleons. You can actually change the cost in the settings, and then elders and teens and children get charged different amounts as well. And an interesting thing to note here, if a child wants to use a taxi, they have to be with a teen or older sim. So if they're not with someone who's a teen or older, they'll just use their bike. It's something that's sort of basic and simple, but it adds, like I said, realism and just like a challenging dynamic to the game. So I really recommend the taxi charge mod. You can find this on Mod the Sims. You're probably not surprised by this one, but the third mod I recommend is the NROS mods. As you can see here on the NROS website, there are several different modules or whatever. The most popular ones are Master Controller, Error Trap, Overwatch, of course story progression as well. Traveler is very popular. I use Saver as well. It just reminds you to save the game. I also use Woohooer, which I believe allows like same-sex couples to have babies. Like you don't have to adopt, basically. So I will say, and this might be blasphemous, I hope the Illuminati doesn't come after me for saying this, but I do not use story progression by NROS. I know that's like, whoa. I have tried so many times, you all, and it makes my game lag. Like every 10-20 seconds, there's like a bit of lag. So I don't use NROS story progression. Moment of silence for me, I know. I'm canceled. Let me know if you've experienced the same thing. If you have NROS story progression installed and you're experiencing lag, it could be due to story progression. I'm not blaming the creator for this. I'm pretty sure I could go in and like tweak some of the settings and I probably wouldn't have any lag. But at this point, I've really just like made peace with EA story progression. I might try it again in the future, but we'll see. However, a lot of these mods are super helpful. Error Trap helps with data corruption. Master Controller allows you to go in and like manipulate basically anything about your Sims in the world they live in. Overwatch does a lot of cleaning up as well. Oh, I also use Portrait Panel. If you don't know, this particular module allows you to play with more than 8 Sims and have like their portrait as well. Like if you don't have this mod, I'm pretty sure if you have more than 8 Sims, like some of the Sims won't show up. You can't really select them. So this one is really helpful, as are a lot of these mods. So highly recommend taking a look here at the NROS website to get a few of these bad boys. The next mod I highly recommend is just Miha's Clean UI mod. It basically just makes the loading screen, the menus, build and buy mode, and live mode and everything just crisp and clean. I know like the blue menu and stuff is iconic, right? But to be honest, since I installed this and it was quite some time ago, I can't go back because the original blue UI just like looks too clunky and outdated now. I don't know what it is, but I really recommend the Clean UI mod. I think it just helps with like how the game looks, and it also somehow it just makes things look more organized for me and just easier to look at. She's a beauty, what can I say? And by the way, I haven't had any issues with the mod. Like everything works perfectly for me. So you can download this mod on just Miha's Tumblr. Again, I'll put the link down below. Last but not least, Burnt Waffles, the icon, the legend, If you don't know, Burnt Waffles creates different lighting mods for The Sims 3, maybe The Sims 4 as well, and these mods really do change the look of your game. It's pretty substantial. Burnt Waffles has several variations of different lighting mods. The one I use is called Fresh Cut Day, I believe. I used to use the Frozen lighting mod, but this particular mod is a blend of Aurora Skies, University lighting, and some of these things I can't pronounce. So basically in my game, and I'll insert some videos here, it adds a beautiful, very blue daytime sky. Sunrises and sunsets are absolutely beautiful, like these orange, like rolling clouds, very nice. And the night sky, as you can see from this photo and also from my video, has these beautiful shimmering stars. And I think there's like a 25% chance of getting these really colorful auroras, like the northern lights. Is that what that is? I don't really know, but I believe it also just changes like the lighting in the game. As you can see on the website, there are different variations with like different kinds of water, like Lucky Palms water, Sunlit Tides water, etc. So I really just recommend checking out not just this lighting mod, but all of the ones that Burnt Waffles makes, because there's so many, and just go with the one that you vibe with the most. So I guess that's it for this video. Let me know what mods you use in your game. If you want me to do more videos about mods and stuff in The Sims 3, let me know too. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you next time.